The GR badge is spreading across the Toyota lineup. Supra, 86, Corolla hatchback, and across the pond, Yaris. There may be another one coming. Let's get into it on Mountain Roads. It all starts with a recent interview in Motor Trend, where when asked about the possibility of a GR badge Toyota sedan, Toyota Motor North America's Executive Vice President of Sales, Bob Carter, said, "Stay tuned." In this episode, we're going to try something a little different. We're going to take a shot at what the GR badge sedans could be. This is all just speculation, but fun speculation. And the two most likely options are a GR Corolla sedan, or as some are speculating, a GR Camry. We'll start where we always do, with the engines for these rumored fun four-doors. Should the GR sedan go the Corolla route, we think it would definitely benefit from the GR Corolla hot hatches 1.6-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder. The Turbo 3 cranks out 300 horsepower and 273 pound-feet. The GR Corolla comes in with a curb weight of 3,249 pounds. That's 189 pounds more than the standard front-wheel drive Corolla hatchback. The top-of-the-line current Corolla X SE sedan tips the scales at 3,150 pounds. And for the GR Corolla sedan, we'd expect the same, if not a little more weight gain, as the GR Corolla over the normal one. That being said, we'd hope for a little power bump for the Turbo 3. Nothing crazy, maybe 5 or 10 horsepower to accommodate the extra weight. Things get a little more interesting when we go the GR Camry route. The current top-of-the-line Camry uses a 3.5-liter V6. This V6 cranks out 301 horsepower and 267 pound-feet. Interesting that the Turbo 3 is putting up the same numbers pretty much as the V6. So what would a GR Camry engine look like? We think there are a few scenarios. First, Toyota could just fiddle with the current V6 and bump up power. We're thinking it would have to be more than the Corolla, but not too crazy, so maybe up around 350 horsepower and 300 pound-feet. Second, drop the 3-liter twin-turbo from the Supra into the GR Camry. Maybe detune it down to 375 horsepower and 350 pound-feet. Third, and this is probably the most outlandish, stick with the current V6, but add some forced induction to it. Would 400 horsepower be possible? We think so. Where would this 400 horsepower come from? Well, from the Toyota Source supercharged V6, from the new Lotus Emira, that we think could be swapped in. But then you run into the Supra, and would Toyota really have the Camry be the most powerful Toyota car? We think scenario 1 would be the most likely, but would cross our fingers and hope for 2 or 3. That brings us to, what would Toyota connect to these engines? And I'm going to say that these could apply to both the GR Corolla sedan and GR Camry. The GR Corolla already has a 6-speed manual connected to its Turbo 3. It might take a little effort, but we would hope the 6-speed would find its way into a GR Camry if they went that route. What about an automatic? Yes, we think there should be an automatic, but not just any automatic. Toyota might be developing an 8-speed auto for the GR Yaris. If they are, we think that should be the one for the GR sedans. If they want to get the most out of the GR sedan, we definitely think they would need to offer both the manual and the automatic. As for the appearance of the fun four-doors, I have found some interesting renders of what they could look like. If they go the Corolla route, the exterior appearance should definitely borrow from the hatchback, like what Xtomi Design has done with their render. Starting with the angry front end, we think it transfers nicely over to the sedan. The chunkier, thicker fenders also need to find their way over to the sedan version. As for the rear, we aren't sold on the large style wing. Maybe a nice carbon fiber duckbill rear wing would look better. Or perhaps just make one standard and the other optional. If they go the Camry route, we think the exterior would need to be just as aggressive as the Corolla. As Theodo's render shows, the design can transfer to the Camry. The aggressive front bumper, power bulge and vents on the hood, muscular fenders, and we're okay with no wing on the rear. So after all this, do you think Toyota should go ahead with a GR sedan? And if so, which route should they take? Corolla or Camry? Also, please let me know what you think about this episode. Would you like to see more like this? I'm sincerely interested to know what you think about the car and the content. So let me know down below. Check out this other vehicle. Hope you'll like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Mountain Roads.